Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Chidera, and in today's video we'll be doing like a little DIY slash upcycling haul. So if you're looking to be inspired or you're just curious to see all the things I've made, then stick around for this video. So as you can see by this pile in my hand, I've done quite a bit of DIY recently and in the past. So we're just gonna go through this like pile of stuff, and I'm going to show you them on as well. And yeah, hope this poses some inspiration for you, or you just enjoy seeing the things that I've made. Alright, so I'm just going to be showing you like the DIYs and upcycles I currently still have. Some of them I've like sold or gotten rid of. So if you want to see like my old DIY projects, then I do have a DIY highlight on my Instagram page. So if you're curious to see that, then you can. But without further ado, we'll just get into this pile and slowly work our way through it. Alright, the first thing I have to show are these pair of DIY jeans, and these are actually painted on with acrylic paint and just kind of like had fun with it, abstract design. I love the eyes in the back pockets, and then also like the face on the front that's like kind of on the knees and on the bottom of the leg, which I really like. But yeah, these were just more of like an impromptu painting little session I had. These were inspired by an old painting, and I just did this on like a random day because I had this extra pair of like just random mid-rise jeans with like the raw waistband, which I really like. That they're not like the best quality of jeans, so I wanted to just like have fun with it and like mess around and see what I could create, and I love the outcome. And these sit more low-waisted on me rather than mid-rise, but I still really like that, and I just think they're like a cool fun statement piece to add into any outfit. Next on the list, I'm going to do this maxi skirt, which is one of my first DIYs, and I absolutely love this skirt. And you're going to notice as the video goes on that most of my DIYs are denim, just because I do have a lot of denim first of all, and denim is like one of my favorite like items of clothing. So I know that if I DIY or upcycle denim pieces, then I'm more likely to like have them last in my wardrobe. But yeah, this skirt literally I created from a pair of jeans, and they had like the split hem, as you can see on the side, which I actually don't really like a split hem, and they are high-waisted, and I don't tend to wear high-waisted jeans, so I turned it into this stunning maxi skirt. When I originally created this, I actually safety pinned it, but I have recently tried to sew it. So it's sewed in the front here just to keep it from falling apart, and then it's kind of sewed in the back and safety pinned as well. But I just like the raw hem that's like kind of being like become like more grungy and raw like as time has gone on. But this skirt is really stunning. I think it's nice to be worn casually and more dressy, but it's one of my favorite pieces I've created, and I'm thinking that I might try and create like a black version of this with like an old pair of black like flared jeans I have. I feel like it would give like a similar effect and similar vibe to these ones. But I love this pair of like jeans turned into a skirt, and it's really easy to do. All you really need is like a pair of scissors, and if you can't sew, then the safety pins kind of do the job because they just keep it in place. As long as you like have a row, then it's not really going to like pop out anything like that. But you can even like hand stitch it, so it's not too hard to do. Next we have this lace top, which I love again, and I love lace quite a bit. This top originally had like a overlay, which I still have. So this top originally had an extra piece of lace like on the front in this V shape, which made it a little bit like harder to wear because it was kind of like too Victorian, not really modern. So in order to modernize it, I actually unpicked the lace, and then now I have like this lace top that can be worn dressy and casually. And then I also have like this extra piece of fabric, which I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with this. I'm thinking I could add it to like the hem of a skirt. I think that would be like quite cool to have this like ruffle lace effect like at the bottom of like a denim skirt or something. So I might try that. But I do wear the top now more often without the extra layer that was on top of it. So I think that was definitely a good like upcycling move on my part. And then continuing like the whole acrylic painting theme, I have this shirt. And again, this was inspired by like an old painting I did during uni. And it says, the greatest evil we can offer ourselves is to let the mind wander aimlessly. And it's just got like this like abstract painting behind it. Originally, this was also like a short sleeve top, but I cut off the arms to make it like this cool muscle tee, and I actually prefer it like that. And I think it's perfect for like the summertime as well. But again, this is something that can easily be done. All you need is like acrylic paints and scissors, like no sewing, nothing too complex involved. And then another one on the acrylic front is this little baby tee that I painted on with, again, another one that was inspired by an old painting called Ramona that I did a while back. And then I kind of like created like clouds on it as well, which I really like. The one thing I will say is that with the denim and with like the t-shirt, like they can handle the acrylic paint on them, but because this is more of like a stretchy, like slinky fabric, I should have actually used fabric paint on it because it kind of like cracks. But I do own fabric paint now, so if I was to paint another like t-shirt in this kind of like material or that kind of stretchier fabric, then I would use fabric paint as opposed to acrylic paint. I think for the denim, jeans, for the shirt and stuff that's like a bit of a tougher material and doesn't stretch, then acrylic works perfectly fine. It doesn't come off, which is nice. But just because of this, like whenever I wear it, it does like create cracks, especially because I went like a little bit heavier with the paint. So this was not my best DIY, but I still like the painting and I would still wear it. It's just, you know, the cracks are kind of a little bit annoying. But we'll move on to the next one. 2 pairs of capri pants. This was my original pair of capri pants, and these were skinny jeans that I literally just cut off the legs. And now I wear these all the time. If you've watched basically most of my videos, then you would see these jeans featured in them. And these were like good quality jeans, which is why I wanted to kind of like keep them, because I love the way they fit me at the top. And they're originally from Paige, which is like more of like a stretchier jean, so it just kind of like molds the body. And for that reason, I kind of wanted to keep them and also to pair with like other stuff. So I ended up cutting them and now I wear them all the time. And this obviously inspired me to cut these pair of denim jeans. Again, these were more of a slim fit as opposed to like a skinny jean, but I just like the shape of these. They are high-waisted, no pockets in the back, which is like more flattering as well. But the only thing is these are looser than the blue ones on like the leg part. So I am still trying to figure out how I want to wear them and like how I'd style them up. But I do like the whole denim capri pants, and I'd probably do like some more. Maybe like a black pair would be nice as well. Next, shocker, another pair of jeans. This one was just a simple DIY. So I have quite a lot of jeans, so I just kind of like them having like different features on them, which would get them like worn more. And these ones actually have this open like knee effect, which I thought was quite cool. And they were advertised as a mid-rise, and they're like originally from Weekday, but these are extremely like high-rise jeans. And like I said, I don't wear high-rise jeans. I don't think they're like the most flattering on me, especially if they're super high-rise and in like a straight leg. In like a flare or something, I'd still wear high-rise, but not in a straight leg. So what I did was actually cut around the waistband, just like around there, but not the belt loops. So what it does is just it hangs down and it creates like this kind of cool fold over detail on the waist, which makes it more interesting, but then it also solves the whole being too high rise problem as well, because now I have a mid-rise pair of jeans with a cool waistband detail, which if you've seen most of my jeans, you'll know that I really like a waistband detail. And speaking of denim waistbands, I actually have my own denim waistband, which I took off a pair of shorts. And I like this because I can literally pair it with like any like jeans, skirts, that kind of thing, and just create like a denim feature, which is quite cool and kind of adds a lot to an outfit that's like more simple or sleek. But I love this, especially because you see like a lot of brands like selling denim waistbands for quite a bit. Like it's not that hard to make your own, especially if you just have a pair of fabric scissors. And I will link like the fabric scissors that I have down below, because these stuff, like, you don't really need any like actual skills to be able to do them. So it's kind of cool that I can create like my own denim waistbands at home with like an old pair of jeans that I'm not wearing, or with something that I just want to have the raw waistband look with. But yeah. Then this one isn't much of like a actual DIY. If you see my last church outfit, then you would see I wore this top. I think I also featured this in summer outfits that I'm looking forward to wearing, and it's just created by using like safety pins to create like ruching in the top, which just takes a plain white t-shirt and makes it more interesting. Because I don't know, like, I like basics, but sometimes it's a bit boring to wear basics all the time. So I kind of wanted to create my own version of elevated basics, and that is what I did with this one. And I'm glad I did, because now I'm going to get more wear out of it. It's more interesting, and it just jazzes up a otherwise plain outfit. Next we have this white shirt, and I like the whole ruffly vibe, but this was originally like a little play suit, but I don't really wear play suits that often, and I like the original version of it, but it was something so specific that I couldn't get that much wear out of it. So I ended up cutting it, and originally wore it with like this little suit kind of outfit, which I thought was really cute, really like Gossip Girl kind of vibes. And now I just kind of pair it with like different stuff, wear it casually. I've worn it with like trousers, with jeans, with skirts, and it just comes in handy as like a little white cute top that's got a little bit more going for it than like a plain shirt or something like that. But this was like, again, a really easy one, just a pair of scissors and cut it up. I like the ruffle detail that's created in the bottom, and it's almost like a peplum, which I really like as well. Then these were my most recent DIYs, and I absolutely love these jeans. I think they are so cool. Definitely like a talking point. I wore this to church last Sunday. I got so many compliments on them, and yeah, it's just like one of my proudest pieces I've created, I think. And it was really easy to make. All I needed was some patches. Obviously I decided to sew on like these cargo inspired pockets onto them, but otherwise all I needed was patches and an iron, and I was able to create these jeans, which I think are amazing. They were obviously inspired by like a 3,000 pound pair of jeans, but I created this for much less. And I like the fact that it was made by myself, so that's also like makes it more special for me as well. And last but certainly not least, I have one pair of shoes that I've upcycled or DIY'd, and they are this pair of boots. Unfortunately, I actually don't wear these as much as I would like to. I think I need to like do like a styling video where I style things that I don't wear anymore, because I love these boots. I love the shape of them. I like how I painted over them, and I feel like they'd look nice with like, even with a white tank top and like a pair of shorts and these boots with like chunky socks sticking out. So I think I might try and like challenge myself to style up some like items that I haven't been wearing for a while, because I even have like a pair of Western boots that I don't wear as much, but I love Western boots. And yeah, I don't know why I don't get as much wear out of them, but I definitely need to like do that. But I love these, literally created with like a thicker acrylic paint, and I like the way it created like extra texture in the paint, in the way it lies on it as well. I don't know, these were just like a cool pair of like boots. But those were like all the things I've DIY'd so far, apart from like jewelry pieces. I might do like an updated like DIY jewelry haul if you guys want to see that. But I will see, because I have been making quite a few like jewelry pieces, like anklets, obviously this necklace that I'm wearing, and that kind of thing. And there are like a few more like DIY pieces that I want to do in terms of clothing. I have like a DIY like Pinterest board on Pinterest, of course, of like stuff that I'm kind of wanting to create. And I definitely want to do like obviously another rendition of the maxi skirt I created previously. I've seen like these like mixed fabric like denim skirts with like lace and like jewels. I definitely want to try that, but I just need to find like the perfect base skirt to like do that with. And yeah, I feel like more like denim pieces that I want to DIY as opposed to like other things. Maybe that's just because obviously I pin a lot of denim, so like Pinterest shows me a lot of denim. But I definitely want to like see if there's other things that I can create, especially like skirts and stuff. I feel like skirts I'm really into at the moment, and they're just like a nice like statement piece. But those were all the DIY pieces I have at the moment and that I wanted to share with you. I hope you did enjoy this video. And if you did, as per usual, give this video a thumbs up as it means a lot and it helps the channel. Do consider sharing this video with a friend, family, that kind of thing. And do consider subscribing as well for more fashion related content and just general content from me. But thank you for watching. Goodbye and God bless.